last time that we were talking about Islam, we were talking about how Islam split into two different groups, the Shias and the Sunnis. We talked about the founder being Muhammad. And before I forget about it, we probably should review the founders of each one of the religions. So in Hinduism, there was no major founder. In Buddhism, the founder is Buddha. In Judaism, the founder is Abraham. In Christianity, the founder is Jesus. And in Islam, the founder is Muhammad. And then for the religion sizes, the biggest religion in the world is Christianity, then it's Islam, then it's Hinduism, then Buddhism, then Judaism. Okay, so that's kind of the order as well for sizes of the religions. Let's go ahead and start off with the holy book here. Make a bullet, write down holy book, and then one Quran/Quran. So bullet, holy book, and then one Quran/Quran. Write Quran both ways it's spelled. Sometimes it's spelled Q-U-Ran, other times K-O-Ran. There's kind of debate about the best way to spell it. So go ahead and write down both just to avoid confusion. So just in case you see either one, you need to be like, oh yeah, that means Quran. And the Quran is the holy book for Islam. Remember holy books here. In Hinduism, our holy book was the Vedas. In Buddhism, it's our Four Noble Truths. In Judaism, it's the Torah. In Christianity, it's the Bible. And then in Islam, it's the Quran. Now, in the Quran, it has a couple different laws that deal with banking, business hours, marriage, divorce, widows, and orphans. Okay, so that's what the Quran has in it, as well as other revelations given to Muhammad from God. Go ahead and make a new bullet. We're going to write down place of worship and then one mosque. Bullet, place of worship, one mosque. So we saw that in Judaism, the synagogue is their building, and in Christianity, it's the church. The synagogue kind of had rounded edges on the roof there, as well as a dome. While in Christianity, you had a triangular shape of the building, as well as a steeple with a cross on top. For a mosque, you have your pillars and your domes and your half crescent moon. Okay, so you'll see that a lot for mosque. And sometimes they have this kind of what's like a wide looking base to them. So very kind of square wide base. Not always though. Next bullet, holy cities. And then we're going to write down 1, Mecca, 2, Medina, 3, Jerusalem. So holy cities, bullet, and then 1, Mecca, 2, Medina, 3, Jerusalem. So we do have some holy cities here. And first off, we have looked at pictures of course, Mecca. We've seen that a lot with the Kaaba. So we've seen that a couple of times. Medina, this is Medina right here. That's the city that Muhammad fled to after he was kicked out of Mecca. And then he gathered up an army there, went back to Mecca and took it over. And then Jerusalem. Jerusalem is important for Islam because according to the Quran, Muhammad goes to Jerusalem, or he goes to a far off point from Mecca, but according to people, it's Jerusalem. In any case, he goes to Jerusalem, he goes to Iraq, and then with the angel Gabriel, he ascends to heaven. He ascends, goes up to heaven from a rock. And therefore, this building right here, Dome of the Rock, is built over the rock that Muhammad ascended to heaven from. So Dome of the Rock is just a dome over a rock. That's all it is. But that's a pretty important building. All right. New bullet. Muslims do not. New bullet. Muslims do not. And first one is gamble. So first thing Muslims do not do, they do not gamble. So bullet, Muslims do not. And then 1, gamble. 2, drink alcoholic beverages. We've seen this idea before of not drinking alcoholic beverages. We saw this as same concept when we were talking about Buddhism and the Eightfold Path. So we have seen this as well in Buddhism about the right mindfulness. All right, so this is a concept we've seen before in our religions. The gamble one, though, is new. 3, eat pork. That, we talked about before, how in Hinduism and Buddhism, mainly vegetarians. Islam, no pork. Why is that? Also no pork as well in Judaism. Why no pork thing? It has to do with them having cloven hooves, so a split hoof. So cloven hooves, animals are considered to be unclean in Judaism, and then obviously remember talking before, Islam is based off of Judaism and Christianity. They took information from there, and then the Quran adds and stuff. So yeah, they take that concept of also not eating pork. The same thing with Judaism. So when you say something is kosher, that pork is something that's kosher. All right, well, that's it for the notes.